Oh! Oops. Hey everyone! Welcome to Cribbscraft. This is Matt Cribbs here, and I'm coming to you from a brand new world. This is the Hermitcraft Modsauce mod pack on the Cribbscraft server. So that would make it Cribbsauce. No, no, we will never say that again. This is not Cribbsauce. This is Cribbscraft Modsauce. So, yeah, let's pretend that never happened. Anyway, this is this world that I think I'm going to be using. Was looking around at a bunch of different seeds and settled on this one. I think it may be slightly annoying. There's a lot of these little tree bush things in the middle here. Can you go away? Aw. Oh, they're so connected they probably won't despawn right away. That sucks. But a lot of this little ground cover, but then I saw these, and these are going to be much more awesome without clouds. Yes, these guys, these amazing looking huge trees. I don't know what biome this is. Sacred Springs biome. So I saw these and I'm like, yep, we got to have a spawn town with those giant trees. It just looked too amazing to give up. Really haven't looked around much other than that. You can see on the map I have gone around a little bit. We have two volcanoes pretty close by, one of these little island bed thingies. I don't know what mod puts them there, but gonna have to check that out. And a little bit of water. But really, looks like we have a roguelike dungeon over there. But really, that's about all I've kind of done. Just kind of logged in, walked around a little bit, and that's as far as we've got. So this is how it's starting. How does everything start? Punch trees, get some wood. So let's figure out how to do that. I think I know how to do that. I mean, come on, that's the basics. But have been on a little bit just walking around and while I was looking around at things. I know Brian has been on. He's done a little bit of building. I think he's got a little base over that way. Yeah, you can see him on the mini map up there in the left. He has there you can see a little bit of it. He has a little house and I think a little bit of a. Can we see it without falling in? Yeah, a little bit of an area going on down here. But maybe in a little bit we'll get him around to take a look at it. Don't want to show off what he's doing without him being able to see it. So anyway, why don't I spend a little time getting started here, getting at least a little hovel set up to start off with, and I'll be right back. All right, we're back. Not a lot done so far, but did spend some time clearing out a little bit of the undergrowth. So just trying to think of where I want to put my my base. Not really 100% sure, but not really my base, but my little spawn house. So B's got his down there, but trying to do some thinking. Maybe up here underneath this tree and then can expand up into the tree there. Or maybe up top there. Was thinking maybe down in this area or over here, but then it might be harder to get around. So I think I'm going to think about that a little more and try and figure out a good location for it. But that's where we're at. And we're back. It's later. It's quite a bit later. It's actually the next day for me. But a lot has been done, not necessarily all by me. Actually, almost none of it by me. But did some working around this area where we're going to be setting up camp. and have a little bit of a spawn hovel going on. Okay, it's a pretty nice hovel. Brian's been on a bunch. He's been working and built that little building there. Kind of don't know quite what we're going to do with it yet. Decided this little pit is going to be our little communal starting area. So have some nice things to just kind of get started and keep us going around here before we kind of branch out on our own. But anyway, here we have a really nice little starter hovel. Apparently we're calling it the Lodge. Ooh, I like it. It's got a nice little decoration going on there. Obviously, the inside's not very finished. Looks like we have a little staircase up to here. But yeah, oh, and we're missing a roof. So anyway, it's got some stuff started up here. Let's close that door. And then down here is where a lot of work's been being done. Got some food going on, get some trees started. And not that we need wood because of all that undergrowth I cleared out up there. We have a lot of wood going on. So back here is a little cave system going on. And, ooh, something's over here. I haven't been over here yet. So, more of a tunnel. Oh, nice. And this can go out to, well, it looks like we got some sugarcane and some water going on over here. So, cool little tunnel system going on. And let's get back to the house. So right, over, down the bridge, got some what is this? Some food being grown. And then in here we have a nice little kind of hovel everyone goes on and down to our strip mine. So been doing a bit of mining down there and got resources a little bit to get started with and grindstone to start putting stuff together. So that's the progress that we've made so far. Still kind of living off of monster jerky and bread, but we'll get that straightened out soon. Suppose the next thing I have to do is get some tools going on. Right now I pretty much have just made this tinker's axe, and I don't know why I really am chopping down these trees because, like I said, we have a ton of wood. Not a lot of birch, though. Most of it is oak, is what we get out of those. But now I'm going to chop these down so that we can get the saplings and replant them. But I think it's about time to make a starter set of tools. We'll start with some Tinker's Let It Rain! Yes! Alright. So let's replant these guys. Alright, trees are replanted. So, clean up the inventory, food, saplings, wood, stick that in there. Sorry, I have to keep everything clean. And good. Pretty decent shape. So to start off with, I guess we'll need some paper, make everything out of stone for the beginning tools, and that's really most of what we need. So let's make a pickaxe. This one is just a regular default vanilla Minecraft pickaxe. So let's make a pickaxe, a sword, an axe, and a shovel. It should be easy enough. So if we go to our part builder, we will need, let's see, 4 tool rods? Maybe we need another tool rod. No crafting tables over there. So let's make another tool rod. That should be enough. Yeah, 1 more tool rod. We will need a binding, and I like to make everything out of paper. I like to have the modifiers to be able to put on everything. I know there might be better tools, but really for the starter tool set and for really basic tools, I think you're hard pressed to find anything really better than paper to use for that. Um, let's make that out of paper as well, a guard. Um, all right, so that should be everything we need. Back here to, let's get you out of there. Nice thing about stone is, of course, I mean, I think we're all pretty familiar with tinkers by now, but you can really take advantage of the easy repairs to the tools by using the stone, because then you can just use cobble to repair everything. Um, Axe, and finally, what guard did I make? I made a wide guard. So, what kind of sword does that make? I guess that just makes a normal sword, doesn't it? I did not make a sword blade. Do we have a sword blade? Yep. All right, and a sword blade. And that's absolutely not what I wanted to do. So, sword, yes. And make a sword blade. All right, so there we go. We have our tools. Um, that's pretty good for a start. And let's go. One of the things that I don't like, ooh, dark. I kind of don't like about the way we have our mining thing is I really like to have the tool too high or a little bit higher on the stairwell. Um, Although, really isn't going to matter because we're not going to be down here very long. Actually, why don't we get going on that right now? We can make the mining world. Um, so, what is it? What is it called? Yeah, these guys. We can make a portal frame out of these guys. So really, that takes so there's quite a bit of stuff we have to do. Really, stone bricks, flint and steel, stone pickaxe, a stick. Yeah, let's see if we can make one of those. So, what was that? Stone bricks. Let's see if this stone pickaxe will work. We'll need to get a flint and steel. So do we have any flint? Flint, 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 flint. It does not appear that we actually have any flint. Huh. All right, so I happen to know where there's some gravel. Is it dark? It's dark. Let's sleep. And if anyone's trying to put a Modsauce server or run something on their own, one of the things you'll want to do is set it up so that the initial config, and I forget which config it is. Whoa! Hello. Oh, I love it when they bleed. It wasn't on by default. I had to modify the settings so that if you have multiple players on, it will sleep on a percentage. Actually, you know what? It is installed, but that's the Morpheus mod that adds that. And that jar was not actually installed when I had downloaded it. So had to find that and put it in. Let's see if we can get, there we go. It's exactly what we needed. All right, so we can make the flint and steel, and I got it right. You know what? I never get that right. It doesn't matter how much I try to do it, except for the one time right there where I did get it right. Go! Ooh. Is that your head? That's your head! That's your head! You're on fire. Die. Good. Haha. Ooh, you know what? Actually, I forgot. We have the quick draw that I want to get another sword made for. So you know what? Why don't I get the stuff together, and then I'll be right back. Okay, so I got what we needed. Unfortunately, it won't let me use this pick since I already used it and it has durability. But put everything together, and we have our mining multi-tool, and should be able to take this with the bricks, and we can make a portal frame. So this is just like the nether portal. So what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14 of them should be enough. And we should be able to build our mining world portal. Let's stick this right where looks good. Yeah, let's put this right here. Actually, we should just be able to dig out a little bit right here and across the ceiling. Yeah, and that should work. So stick this guy here. And this is really way early. We definitely do not need this yet. But I just kind of wanted to do it, so we have it. And let's see where we go. Sneak. All right. So, yeah, we don't have Mistcraft in this world. Ooh, berry garden. And I got berries. Lots and lots of berries. So yeah, without Mistcraft, we can't make any Mistcraft worlds for mining. So luckily they were kind enough to include this one, which gives us a specifically dedicated mining world. So not really anything we need to do in here yet. Just gather some fruits. And what is this guy? Cotton? What was that? Cotton, absolutely. But thought we'd make it anyway so that we can have it ready for when we need it. So let me stick a waypoint here. Spawn exit. And I just put that in the entirely wrong group. So let's try that again. Spawn exit and stick it in the mining. Yeah, we'll stick it in mining. And there we go. So there it is. All right, let's head back. Okay, so we got that little portal set up and completely do not like where that is. So that's probably going to move. And I don't know if there's any issues with linking. I'm pretty sure from watching others that, you know, it is relative to where you are. So I want to take a look. Can we just eat these? No. These are all things I guess we'll have to... Aha! Oh, wow. Yeah, haven't really done much with this mod, Pam's Harvestcraft. So I'll have to take a look at how you use that for the different types of food. But anyway, it's getting night again, so let's totally go back in and sleep. Really not 100% sure what I want to do as far as getting, you know, mods going. I think want to get started, want to kind of get probably advanced genetics so I can get some flight and get some other good things going. Where are you? There you are. Go. I love it. Love it. You got chunked. Love how they break apart and bleed all over the place. So yeah, probably want to get some advanced genetics going so we can get some flight and other things. Yeah, you know what? I think that'll be the best option. So flight comes from bats, right? We're going to have to make a bunch of machines, and we're going to have to make some power to be able to do those. You know what? I do happen to know, and I'm sure anyone who knows Modsauce knows this as well. Want to get a better road in that area too. But the windmills are really kind of where the cheaty power is at. So let's see. What does it take to make one of them? Windmills. Wind turbine. This guy, right? Is it this guy? Yeah, okay. So we're going to have some work to do. Oh yeah. Okay. We're going to have to figure out something else. Unless I just go cheaty and go straight to blood magic. That might be a fun way to do it. So how about I do some thinking, try and figure out what we want to do now that we got some stuff set up, we got some basic resources going, we have a little safe haven, and figure out what we want to do to get started. Be back. Ooh, hello, tree. Bye. All right, we're back, and I think I know what we need to start with. That's right. I need to fly. So we're going to do this in a really try and just get to flight as quickly as possible. And it's going to be a little ghetto, but I think we can do that. So really, there's 6 basic machines we need to get put together for advanced genetics, and they need power, and we don't have any way to transfer power yet. So we're going to just try to do this really simply. We'll use the combustion generator here that advanced genetics has, and then put the machines next to it as we can. So I guess let's get started trying to make these guys. I think I have everything we'll need. So if we start with the combustion generator, we should be able to make that, and I guess I can't shift click it into there. So furnaces, spider eye, and iron. So let's see if we can do that. Stick that here, and that should be right. Yeah, so we got that. Next thing we need to do is this analyzer, which means we need a magnifier, which means we need a stone stick, and we still cannot. All right, so we're going to have to do this manually. Really don't like having to do that. So let's try and get the magnifier. There we go. And what was that? Just surrounded? Yep. So I'll surround that guy with iron, and we'll do that. And I think that'll be enough to start with, because the rest of these machines, we need to get this dictionary. And to get the dictionary, we need to get cells. And you get cells out of the analyzer. So that's where we need to start with. So let's start there. Now, one thing we do need to start with, or we do need to have, and we might as well make it at this point, is a scraper. And so let's make a couple more of these sticks. Now, I know Brian has already been around and he's been collecting a bunch of cells. So we'll start with some of these guys. Let's take some of these blue slime ones just to try and get. And unfortunately, these guys don't stack. So to just try to get the cells we need to make the book, we'll start with that. So throw some coal in there, and we should just be able to throw the skin in there and let it cook up to get the cells. And it's going to take a while. So basically, we'll get the cells put together in order to make the extractor and pull the DNA out of the cells, try to stick them in the decryptor, and once we make the machines, we'll go through the process to do that. But the goal will be to take these bat cells and try to get the flight gene so that we can at least fly. And wow, that sucks power. Okay, so we're going to need a lot more coal. Thankfully, as I mentioned, we have a ton of wood, so let's try to get some charcoal cooking up. And wow, it's been a long time since I've played vanilla. So I mean, used a vanilla furnace. I can't even remember how to make charcoal. So let's get these guys going to try and figure out how to make that. Wow, look at that guy go! It just sucks down that power. All right. Well, we might just burn wood. We might just burn wood in it. Can it burn wood? Yeah, it can. Whew. Yeah, so genetics takes a lot of energy. Let me try to get these guys cooked up and see what we can get. Okay, so we got our cells. That took a bunch of energy and just a little bit of time, but that should give us enough to make our book that we need. So after the analyzer, we'll need the extractor. Should be able to make that pretty quick. Let's see if I can remember this off the top of my head. Yes, that's that guy. Then we will need the decryptor. Oh, and it consumes the book. So we're going to need to make a bunch of those. For some reason, I thought it didn't. Nope, it does. Alright, so we're gonna have to make a bunch of cells, a bunch more cells, and do a bunch more cooking, and do a whole bunch more work. So let's, I'll be back. Okay, and we're back. Got some progress made, got all the different advanced genetics machines made, cooked up a bunch of blue slime cells in order to do that, and made a bunch of books, got the machines done, everything we need to do that, everything we need to do to create the helixes. Actually use the analyzer on 4 bat cells to get 4 of the bat cells, 4 bat scrapings to get 4 of the cells, and then use this DNA extractor to get these helixes. The next step would be to put them into the DNA decryptor, and hopefully get a flight gene. The problem is, this combustion generator just is eating through fuel, and we're down to very, very little wood. I've used almost all our coal. I've used almost everything we have to burn. So short of burning down a whole heck of a lot more trees and turning into charcoal, I'm going to need another power source. So that will be the next step. I think I'm also going to probably install the advanced genetic machines up here in the lodge. Whoa, hello, Mr. Skeleton. You die now. You die. Go away. Go away. Your head too. No. Thank you. So, I think I'm going to install the advanced genetics machines up here. Just need to get everything going in order for that to happen. And it looks like there's been some progress made on this. This is looking nice. So, right now, our bottleneck is power. And beyond just power, also the cables I need in order to transmit that power. So, until I can get that resolved, I kind of am stuck on advanced genetics. I just don't have enough wood and stuff to be able to. Oh, and there's Brian. Sorry. I didn't mean to hit him there. So until I get some more fuel or get a power solution online, don't really have enough energy in our base right now to be able to do the advanced genetics. So I'm going to do a little bit on that. I actually did create this lava generator in the hopes I could just slap it on, because we do have some lava nearby, in the hopes I could just slap it on one of these guys and power it that way. Really want to get flight because it just opens up everything to make things so much easier. Running away from mobs and just, makes everything so much easier. But until I can get the power from here, it did not come out of the generator into these machines. So I think I'm going to need to get into probably these guys, the extra utilities. Where are they? These energy pipes, which means I need to get some of these transfer nodes. I think that's probably the easiest way to get started. And this energy transfer node, which looks like you make it with QED. That's a little interesting. So, yeah. I'm going to have to look at how to get a reasonable power solution in place. So that will be what is on deck for next time. Thank you very much for joining us, and hope you enjoyed the episode. Next time we'll get power online and get some advanced genetics so we can go flying. And I only got one sword in my quick draw. Anyway, that's it for me. And if you liked it, please leave a like, please share, please leave a comment. Let me know what you think of the episode. And I will see you back. Bye.